Hello, welcome to our 5 in 5 series. Today's is going to cover 5 top tips in the 5 minutes to help with recruitment. We'll tackle common pitfalls and challenges. So we've chosen this one because we know that filling a vacancy is often rushed, yet very time consuming and administrative heavy. And attracting the best candidates is very tough through a standard interview process. So with these 5 quick wins, you'll succeed every time. Okay, so tip 1 is to encourage engagement with your company. Attracting people to your business is an ongoing process as opposed to a one-off event. And it's good to remember that because you are always advertising who you are and what you're about through all of your external communications and your general dealings with suppliers, customers, and clients and so on. So through all these interactions, you can be building a community of people who become familiar with your business and its culture, perhaps by following you on social media. One simple yet effective approach that will create a pool of potential candidates and is often forgotten, but is to stay in touch with those people that you interviewed but they just missed out, because they might be perfect now for the opportunities that arise. And another powerful way to continuously build a community is, of course, through social media. Many of you may do this, but many also don't. So videos, pictures, team events on social media really build up an employer brand and show what you're about. And that helps attract people. So know that recruitment is a continuous process and it will develop people's awareness and keep them engaged with your company, and that will help you with recruitment from straight off. Tip number 2 is to clarify the objectives. So this sounds obvious, but we often replace like for like without thinking, usually due to time. So instead of simply replacing a position, pause and consider what's best for the business. And do this by reviewing the workflow that goes through the department. Think about how that goes through that role as well and what is really required, what would work in a perfect world, so that you can establish clear objectives before you post that job advert. Then you'll be certain that you know the specific requirements of the role and you'll know exactly what you're looking for in candidates. Tip number 3 is use competency-based questions. So instead of the generic interview questions, such as, what does teamwork mean for you? Because anyone can answer that if they've done some research. Instead, use specific questions that ask for examples like, talk me through a time when you worked on a project as part of a team. So that question will elicit a genuine, detailed response, and it's going to help you see the real person, and they're going to give real live examples. Tip 4 is to hold auditions. So a 1-hour interview is often not enough. You can't really assess somebody's capability and fit in question and answer interview. But with an audition, it can be part of the whole interview assessment process. For example, it could involve someone presenting to you how they plan to spend their first 3 months in their role of manager in your business. Or you could involve the current team in an activity with the candidate, and that would really let you see what they're going to be like as a team fit, and you can get the feedback from the team. So auditions will help you see the candidate in more depth, and it will determine whether they are a right fit. And tip 5 is to create a great candidate experience. So remember, you're selling your company throughout the process and keep your employer brand in mind at all times. So treat all candidates respectfully and ensure good communication. And I'm talking even to those who are not suitable from the outset, because every interaction affects your brand reputation, and any negative experiences will carry across very quickly the potential talent pool in your local area, and it will make recruitment even harder. So that's an important one. So to recap, number 1, this is about encouraging engagement with your company on a continuous basis. Number 2, review and clarify the role's objectives before you go straight into advertising. Number 3, use competency-based questions to get real answers from the candidate. Number 4, hold auditions so that you can see a candidate's true personality in line with the role. And number 5, remember a great candidate experience for everybody throughout that process. So if you'd like to discuss your recruitment process further, you know where we are. If you recruit more than one role in a year, we would recommend using software because it will alleviate a lot of the administrative burden. We use one called Hireful, and we can provide more information on that if you're interested. So thanks for listening to this 5 in 5 on recruitment. Happy hiring, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you.